Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of finding rocks at the river and cutting them, polishing them, making them look nice. So this rock I found at the river. I forgot to film it when I found it. So let's take a look at it. It's a nice piece of jasper. And then you'll notice kind of right here, there's some banding in the middle, and then right here, check out that banding. So this one's going to be fairly simple. I think what I'm going to do is just polish this face and really show off that nice banding. So a nice simple one today. And as you guys know, I'm going to be doing this for 7 days total. So this is day 3. And so I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to follow along, or enjoy following along. And don't forget to leave a comment and let me know during the series which one is your favorite. So let's take it inside and polish it up. This one's not going to be too complicated. The main thing is when you're doing something flat like this on a cabbing machine, it's easier to really get a good polish, get all those scratches out if it's not perfectly flat. So it'll actually have a little bit of a curve on that top surface. So that's what we're going to go for. We got 60 grit, 220, and then this is actually 400, 600 down there. And then we'll have 2 different ones on that wheel, 1200 and then ending with 8000. So it should look nice and polished by the end.
Got my mask on and my ear protector. There we go. That's it for that.
The next thing you want to do is dry off the surface. Make sure you got all the scratches out. Usually I'll do this actually after the next grit, but I'm just going to do it to show you. So, doesn't look like there's any big scratches from this 60, so we can move on to the next one. We've got the machine shut down. I've got it dried off. You can take a nice look at it, see if those scratches from the 220 are gone, which they are. And so we're finished with 400. It's looking pretty nice. The main thing is checking if it's uniform. Often what happens on these is the center will have these little scratches in it, because when it's flat in the middle, it's really, really hard to get the scratches out, so you want to be really careful. That's partially why we go for this kind of curved surface. It just makes it a little bit easier to get those scratches out. So you can see along the light reflection, the deeper scratches are gone. We're going to move on to the 600, or let's see, what is this? Something. I forget exactly what this is. These 3, because there's 1, 2, 3, we'll switch that out, are on a lower spinning speed. So the first one's high speed, good, get rid of lots of material. And then once you get into the polishing stages, you want to do it on a lower speed. I got to change this paper first. So changing the paper on these expanding wheels can be a little bit annoying, especially with these diamond grit paper, because it's a little bit tighter. The silicon carbide ones tend to slide right on and off. And then once they expand, obviously it holds it tight enough, so it works out pretty well. They can slide around a bit though once they're slowing down, so you got to be careful that they're not misaligned. Just get the water on, running. I like the silicon carbide belts because they're cheaper. It's like $4.50 a paper instead of these are around $100 for a piece of paper, which is a lot. The issue I've noticed with these, one is in the water, the water tends to just bounce off when it's running. So you really want it to be on the paper, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So just flick that speed on.
Find my rock that I put somewhere.
On these higher grits, it's really important just to take your time. So some of the stones, when I make mistakes or I leave scratches behind or whatever, it's because I didn't take enough time just to go through these higher grits. It's such a fine grit that you can't really do too much. You can't take off too much material, but it's really easy to do too little. So take the time you need if you're doing this. Pull the stone off, dry it off, look at it, see if there's any scratches that are left behind. And I think we're looking pretty good here. So I'm gonna move on to the next grit. And then the final polishing stage, we'll get to go outside, see it in the sunlight. I'm kind of interested in how this stone turned out because it was really yellow. And then like this, and then it's not so yellow. So it must be some sort of limonite staining probably. Or even oxidization. But let's move on to the final two. Alright, we're finished with the stone. It is quite a beautiful little stone. So check it out. I was not expecting the yellow just to go away like that, but I love the banding that runs through there. Let's zoom in on it. And hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I will post some before and after photos of the rock. And thanks for watching. Bye.